Alright, Shalom Yasharala. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Okay? Double honors to the elders of GMS in New York City. And peace and blessings to the brothers that's on the highways and byways doing this work in truth and sincerity. Okay? This is going to be kind of quick video. And I'm gonna go into what the elders, okay, of Ramlav and Manatazak were going into, and some of the other elders, all right, about the plans of these elites, okay, some of their policies that they're putting into play. And this is one policy that I'm going to go into because of the recent DC Navy Yard shooting. Okay, I'm going to show you, basically how this is just set up, man. Esau's not hiding his work. Okay, the so-called white man, right, which is Esau according to the scriptures, okay, which is the devil, okay. He's not hiding his work, man, right. His time is getting short, okay. So he's speeding up. He's speeding up his stuff, man, okay. And well, basically this MK Ultra really is a mind control, okay, that was set up by the pharmaceutical company and the CIA, okay? But you can do your own research on that, all right? Some of the drugs that are LSD, all right, the pills, ecstasy, all right, and now, okay, crack, all of those are MK Ultra drugs, all right? They put those into your community, into a community and, destroy the Israelites, okay? And one of the new ones, in my opinion, is this drug called Kush or Loud or whatever you want to call it, right? It's a psychotropic drug, all right? And it's designed to throw your mental state off and, your mind is open and, you just so, you'll do anything for that drug, all right, for that high, all right? So I'm gonna let these Edomites go and tell you about this guy Aaron Alexis. Now keep in mind that this segment was shot back in 1998 or 1998. All right, the title says right there, 1998. True story.
Or any a group of women or some people coming and saying these stories.
Well, the truth is a very powerful thing, and some can't abide by having the truth come out. The atrocities that have been done in the past that are coming out now, we read in major media, is the use of American soldiers for tests and AIDS research, and I think syphilis research. A group of Black American soldiers or Black Americans were used for that. So the atrocities, and men died from that. I mean,
right.
They physically died from that. It's no different than today. People actually die from the things that these women were used for. I'll tell you that now. Whenever we needed, in the agency, if we needed a talent, if we needed someone to come in that could get close to our target, for example, there was one that we had in Vietnam. We needed someone to get close, and she actually used a knife that had a ice pick edge, and then she'd use venom on the end of it. It would be placed in the base of their skull, and she would assassinate them while they were making love. I wouldn't doubt that these women might be used for something like that in the past. So anyone who wants to come forward and expose this, especially if they're going to tell who their handlers were, there's no statute of limitations there, Ryan.
Right.
Those people can be placed in prison for the rest of their life or receive the death penalty.
I see. So then it makes sense.
Okay, now I'm gonna tell you, okay, that this Navy Yard, okay, was really an attempt to take out Curious George, man. They was really setting up to take Curious George out. And as you've seen, they use this MK Ultra, their MK Ultra agents, okay? They set them up and they use them, okay, for special purposes, all right? Now this happened now, I'm gonna show you this next segment, which happened maybe a few hours or a few minutes after after the DC, the Navy Yard shooter was killed. All right, and they gonna use a black man. Okay, they used the so-called nigger. All right, because they thought that he was, that might not have been his target. That Navy Yard might not have been his target. His target might have been Curious George, man. Okay, because you have some people a lot of people who are upset that he didn't go into Syria, man. Okay, so hey, they're not playing with him, man. Then we're gonna go into some scriptures.
Well, Brad, I've now moved into the White House briefing room because I was standing outside and I sounded like at least 2 gunshots. And at first I thought it were fireworks or something because it's very extraordinary to hear that, obviously, in the north lawn of the White House. But I knew there was something more than just that when I saw at least one Secret Service officer take out a rather large weapon and start engaging. Then we saw at least one suspect thrown down to the ground. It appeared officers were on top of him. I think you saw some of that video. And then we heard all kinds of shouting from Secret Service officers telling tourists to get back, get out of here. And then they told any White House staff, any reporters who were out on the north lawn out there to get inside here to the White House briefing room so they could clear the lawn and make it safe. We've seen more officers engaging out there, circling around the lawn, obviously making sure that the residents, the West Wing, etc., is safe right now.
When you say engaging, Ed, what do you mean?
Well, I saw one officer with a large weapon, and I didn't see him actually fire it. I saw him put it up, but then I heard another shot closer to where the suspect was. So I didn't actually see the officer shoot, but he was moving closer with a large weapon like he was about to fire, and then I heard a pop, and it sounded like someone else closer had more directly engaged with the suspect. I heard at least 2 or 3 pops, not more than that, and then the yelling, the screaming, the clearing out. And I could not tell because I was close here to the briefing room to these various officers. I was not close enough to the gate to see whether or not the suspect.
All right, so as you see there, man, okay, you heard, okay, this guy that came to the White House, man, with who was doing the popping, okay, which they later found out was somebody with firecrackers, right? He was giving a message right before the president was about to give a speech. All right, he was giving a message right before the president was about to give a speech. So he was sending Obama a message like, "Hey, that DC guy was really set up to get you, man." Okay, and so all all hell wouldn't break loose. Okay, and so all hell wouldn't break loose. They
For those of you that
So all hell wouldn't break loose. They used the so-called Negro as the one who was going to carry out the assassination. All right. And I'm going to get into some scriptures, and we're going to get into some scriptures, but I just want to get these videos out. Okay. And here's another. This is a so-called government whistleblower. Okay. Says government whistleblower exposes MK Ultra conspiracy. Okay, now I advise you brothers to watch this, man. Okay.
see this video or hear this audio, I just wanted to make you aware of what's going on.
Now, it may or may not be.
I feel if I disseminate this,
it may or may not be a real video, but there's some very interesting things on this guy's video, man, that the media is not bringing out. And as you saw in the Fox News segment, the media was there, they was prepared for it to be an assassination attempt. Okay? Because I'm telling you, they're pissed off about this Syria thing, man. Okay, because these Edomites look real weak, backing down from the bear, man. All right, but
information, I may actually get a night's sleep. I'm showing my face, and I will reveal my name for my own protection. So if something were to happen to me, you know it was not an accident. My name is Robert Connors, and I have served with the Department of Defense for over 20 years. Prior to that, I served